Oh, that's kind of creepy.
What the hell? What is this? Where am I?
You're Altair.
Acre. Altair.
It's Akon, don't worry.
What the hell? Not even in the Animus. I must have passed out. Just having some kind of... That must be his target.
Very nice target, it actually waits. Also not really a fast target. I could have killed you like a million times. Ah! Okay, not putting too much trust in the whole parallel jumping abilities. Probably a good idea. Stop it, criminal scum! I broke the sequence, now what? Fine. Like you think that will stop me. Just because you closed the door behind you, eh? You're indeed very much so wrong. Okay, come on, Altair. Stop being an idiot about it. Just grab it. Jesus Christ, Altair. Okay, at this point I can only really assume you're doing this on fucking purpose. Come on. There's a way up, you know there is. Just follow and climb, follow and climb.
It's the woman from Acre. What's her name? Maria. Yeah. I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa. Alright, wasn't expecting that.
I mean, yes. Seems like a legitimate kind of, activity. Otherwise, the whole line wouldn't work. Need some more later on ancestors to be created. Okay, so this is precisely my fetish. I don't need you to get naked. Just, stay as you are.
Why aren't I following Altair? I'm stuck here with Maria? Oh shit. That must be... This is one weird dream.
Yeah, that got weird pretty quickly. Admittedly. Can I move now, or are we just gonna see this apparently now pregnant woman running away? Desmond, another one of those people who don't take their fucking shoes off
Yeah.
and go to bed.
Weird dreams, that's all.
Alright. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
And of course, if this were anything but reality, first would be a nice little breakfast or something.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
Well, you'll forgive me if I want to get some actual work done. Madness, isn't it?
Sean, please, that's enough.
All right.
Actually, it reminds me, did we collect all the glyphs in fucking, what's its name? Crawley. I don't fucking remember off the top of my head. I guess worst case scenario will just go back and collect them then. Thanks for the information. Serenissima, Repubblica di Venezia. Yes, indeed. The most grande of republics. Then the game is like, have I ever explained to you how a viewpoint works? Just in case, here, let me tell you again. Ah, Venezia. You shall be the bane of my existence when it comes to feather hunting. I can say that much easily. Well, there is indeed a fast travel point there, so let's quickly take a fast travel back. Probably to here would be a good start. And then we'll see from there. What looks with our glyphs and shit. Database, locations. Florence, we're done. Tuscany, we're done. Aha, see, we're still missing 2 glyphs. Okay, one is there and one is the Vazia di San Mercuriale. That is... I don't completely remember where that is, but I do know that it is inside the city. One of the bigger areas. These are one of these buildings. Ah, guess we gotta quickly get that out of the way. And if we manage to hunt all the feathers down, then finding the last few glyphs should be easy peasy. Out here. Titans of Industry. Let's read that. Okay, apparently not. I would need some information. Four equals 1. It should be this way, which means 9 is 6. Yeah, no, other way around. 9 is 2. 1 is 4. And 7 is 0. Dear Mr. Morgan, serious matter has come to my attention. Nikola Tesla plans to use P4 to create an information network across the entire world. If that weren't bad enough, he intends to allow access to it for free. Imagine the masses spreading knowledge amongst themselves instantaneously. Would make everything we intend to do much more difficult. We must cut all funds for his experiments at once. In case you get cold feet, I'll have you know he wants to make electricity free as well. Thereby putting us out of business. Already begun slandering Tesla in the press. Just reallocate his funding and I'll take care of P4 myself. Sincerely yours, Mschittisen. Money, boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. No lights for you, bitches. This improves danger of AC current by electrocuting an elephant. Like, was that
He
really
wanted
required?
everyone to know the secret, to set us all free. They used it to drive him insane.
Port. Archive. Access denied. International Jew, the world's problem. Yeah, I do see a symbol down there, but does that relate to anything? There's also 2, so mean that 2 and 2 equals 2. Then you would be dead. The option for having nothing in there. No, okay, so that can't be right. Confusion. So 9 would also be empty. That cannot work. Okay, so we need something else. Where is it? Oops, no button. Is there another number than the fucking 2 around? If so, where? I mean, it must align with... True. So if I just try every other combination... It can be a clear strategy. Don't see the next number though. It can't be because then 1 had nothing. That has 1, 3 has nothing. That can't be. 1 has something, 9 has something. Okay, that would be a combination. And okay, that couldn't work because the 9 has nothing. That could work. You know, just going through trying to... I see a big 2. It must be the big 2. Come on, game. Be nice to me. That can't be because then 1 is empty. That could work. That can't work because then 3 is empty. That could work. Yeah, good old fashioned just trial and error until it works. Brute forcing solutions. Never say never. Yeah, that is right, isn't it? And 9 is... Can't work because then 1 is empty. That can work. It can't work because 3 would be empty. This could work. We'll be getting there. I mean, yeah, there's only a finite number of combinations we can get through until we find the solution. It can't work because the 9 is empty. Actually,
Let me think. There seems to be a pattern to the order of the symbols on the wheel, right? I think it's a base 3 number system. It goes 1 dot, 2 dots, 1 line and 1 dot, and so on.
If it
The
is.
missing symbol has to fit that pattern.
Ah, okay, so actually the combination would be right if you go like 2 equals the thing, that thing, and we just have to count, and 1 would be indeed this one, then 3 would be 3 lines, and then 9 would be... Okay, that's the solution. Dear Mr. Edison, I wanted to thank you for letting me make use of P for all these years. Among several things, I was able to convince the workers I was raising to pay to $5 a day. In fact, I gave them a pay cut. But I had to let P go. As per instructions, I've shipped it to Europe. H has it, so I assume the war will begin as soon as he can take over. I will let him have his fun. Lord knows that kind of project will be good for Europe. Then end with a bang as planned. After the chaos of war, a new order will emerge. I enclosed a picture from Florida. You, me, and Firestone. We should attempt to spend more time on the golf course this summer. Yours, Henry Ford. Okay, and as far as the locations, we have precisely 1 left. Yeah, that's the dock. So let's get our little asses over to the docks, and we're truly done with this area. And interesting that of all the things to collect, I actually forgot about the fucking glyphs. Pretty sure while we were running around here exploring this, I did kind of mention like, oh look, there's a glyph, we'll have to look for those later. And before you know it, whoosh, knowledge gone. Rap. And then we go back to Venice and speak to probably a poor Leonardo who's been waiting for like a day or so at the docks and goes like, I wonder where it's yours. Might he be up to? Actually, randomly steal horse. Yeah, that indeed does look very much like the building we're looking for. Now we just need to find ye olde glyph. Which, all things considered, shouldn't be that hard. Or so I at least hope. Rust of random archer up there. Yeah, this indeed looks like we'll have to climb it up again. Oh well, up we go. No worries whatsoever. Worries are for the weak.
think you're going?
Hmm. Maybe somewhere on the inside. Where might you be? Hmm. So slowly it's like, yeah, it would make sense to put it there, but let's put it somewhere else so that people have to run around our buildings like little idiots looking for the fucking cliff. Maybe the other buildings actually do count. Maybe it's actually up the fucking lighthouse? I don't want to say yes. Climb up it and then get disappointed. It does seem to be least possible. Oh well, we'll try, we'll try. Yeah, that does look surprisingly much like a fucking cliff, doesn't it? I am become the destroyer of worlds. Well, that's another famous thing to sprout at us. Okay, I see a 9. And a triangle. The 9 is the triangle. That was easy. Subject. Test authorization. There comes a time in the life of every experiment when we must test our results outside, in the world. I do not relish a successful outcome, but what is essential if we are to begin the foundations of a new world order? Global security and prosperity depend on a steady hand guiding the populace. A hand that will not falter under the weight of conscience. Give out the authorization. I believe that history will vindicate us in the end. There's a big red button. Boom! I always wanted to push that big button. See what happens. Now I know. I feel vindicated in my existence. They found a little passcode. Interesting thing is that we are still missing 2 things in France, but I think those are actually there's one district that we have yet not been into, and I don't think we will get into it anytime soon. Now then, back to Schwenitz. To finally meet up with Leonardo, get things rolling again. I guess once we arrive, actually our first order of business is gonna be to getting all the viewpoints again. Look, this is how I do it. You just swim. And they're like, but sir, we're just peasants. We might be fishing here and looking all, you know, like we could swim, but we can't. Bloop, 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 bloop. Back to Venice we go. Back to Venice. Yeah, Venice. 10% you got now. Let's take a look at what we have going for us, shall we? We got all the treasure so far apart from Venice. And courier missions, we've also done anything. All the assassination missions as well. All the races, all the meetup missions. Feathers, we're missing 3 in Florence. We've got everything else. Apart from the 46 in fucking Venice. Yeah, so basically you could say we are about the halfway point, basically. Because from here the biggest thing is indeed Venice. This is where basically everything else is left of side objectives. This is where we get the last few weapons, I think, from the store once it's time. This is where we get the last few paintings from the art merchant, and oh, that's how it looks. So far, honestly, I'm just really happy that we got the all the feathers in Forley already, because that could also have easily turned into a royal pain in the ass. Okay, now good on us, driving that out of the way.
You have no reason to be here. Go.
No, I have a reason to be here. Namely, I'm looking where my tower is. Probably up there, actually. Yeah, so technically speaking, we're actually on a pretty good path so far. Of course, as I said before, Venice is indeed the area where the hammer falls. Most because, simply said, it's a giant area. Quite big. I hate to admit, but you'll probably not be seeing anything. Fully larger boy. So yeah, plan is for the moment, well, for the rest of the day, I suppose, would be a rather fitting way of saying. We're gonna collect the viewpoints, we're gonna get ourselves a nice overview over this district of Venice, and then I'll try to make some guesstimates on how we're gonna do this, because as you already can see, there's lots of big buildings, lots of allies again, lots of places where you can very easily hide a feather or two. But hey, we are over 50 feathers. Yeah, now, for all things considered, we only need solid 35 more. God have mercy on my poor soul. I think Venice has 4 districts, I wanna say, very carefully, because I don't remember completely.
Due to the shortage of funds after the recent campaign in defense of the Republic's port.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the whole metal armor. Bam. 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 Another nice little thing for my collection. And just the Milanese sword, which has more speed, but doesn't deflect as well. So the prices really do go up here, don't they?
Send me your meat. A levy will be imposed upon all importation of goods deemed non-essential.
But to be fair, we still, at the end of the day, have to buy all the weapons anyway, but since up to this point we basically already bought all of them. And since, sure, you know, the simple act of changing weapons, I need to go back all the way to the villa every single time. If I now buy something that is not an absolute direct improvement, I would have to buy them all, go back to the villa, change my equipment again, come back here to continue. I guess before we actually continue with the main story, we can do it. Just to get it out the way. Okay, so the tower I'm looking for is here. Yes, very skilled. Say it one more time, there. I dare you. Throw something on you from all the way up here. Oh well. I mean, you know, all things considered still, Venice at least looks pretty damn cool when you look down at it from above. The most grand city with all of its little canals and shit. You can use boats in. Famous bridges, like the Rialto Bridge and shit, I think it's called. Yeah. So this is the first district. And I'm pretty sure we can't actually leave this district immediately. If memory serves, that is. Yeah. Well then, well then. We do, however, have to, of course, come up with a bit of a plan. Now, the problem is I don't actually remember how many districts there are in fucking Venice. I would remember that. Yeah, see, I can't actually leave this one.
I've always supported your family. Don't make me regret it.
Bitch, please, you're from fucking Venice, I'm from fucking Florence. You're pretty sure you don't even know my fucking family. What's about any nonsense about supporting them? A statement and a half.
Why are you here? Get back down, or I shoot. Raju, you won't run away this time.
Yeah, I won't. You're absolutely right.
You are a dead man. There he is, Raju.
Hey, but there was no lie involved in there. I did indeed not run away. Okay, this is gonna hurt a bit.
To help fund the cost of maintaining the arsenal. Certain exemptions apply. Consult the full decree to see if you are eligible.
You like when they go like, might have to deal. Yeah, you should have dealt with him when he, you know, was a bloody infant and not capable of literally out climbing you. Actually, that reminds me of a nice question. Can the brutes actually climb? You know, the big heavy armored ones. That's a picture I would like to see. How did you come up with the idea that I'm an assassin, huh? Could just be some random street urchin coming up here. Got a certain amount of how to put this distaste for assassins. Anyone suspected of being one? Okay, so how the fuck am I gonna climb this? Probably from this side.
What are you doing here? Get down, Stronzo!
But not like that. Once more, a good question. I mean, this is indeed a fucking viewpoint. There must be a way to doing it. Am I blind? Am I just not seeing it? Is that it? I mean, you know, I'm not saying can't be, but okay, so I have no clue how to do this for some reason. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Not saying that's an impossibility, mind you. Ouch. I probably hit my chin there. Just try. Okay, good, don't worry. Just, it was just my chin. Actually, was there an ability you can learn to actually jump up and grab? I think there was one in one Assassin's Creed, but I don't remember if it was this one. Yes, I'm indeed a very flashy street urchin. Yeah, screw you. I'm sure I'm just successful at stealing. As I'm still confused. Now, I do remember there was at least one of the older Assassin's Creed where you could actually do a bit of an upward jump while hanging on something. Just don't remember if it was Assassin's Creed 2 per se. But that would explain why I couldn't reach that. Could be, that is. I am not entirely certain.
You're not allowed up here. Please, go back down, or I shoot.
All of these unfriendly archers everywhere. It's disgusting, I tell ya. No one has any value for life. And all of the way, I would actually like my life to be nice and easy and hanging. Which actually reminds me that after done we had the least I can do before I go to bed and get my more than deserved amount of sleepies. I'll probably take a look at that that game. I've already forgotten its title again. I was planning to do tomorrow. You know, do the usual. See if it actually works, because otherwise you might find yourself a nasty surprise here and there. Yeah. Treasure maps, yeah, we can only buy it for... So yeah, it was... Half of me was hoping that he would actually already sell them for all the areas, because in that case we would actually be quite capable of just seeing how many districts there are. And then I think we buy the weapons, do a quick trip back to the villa. To change our equipment after we bought all the other shit, so we got that out of our hair.
Oh no! No!
Yes, 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 yes. For every no, a yes.
Only the height of the smithy arms.
Especially since we now got all the metal armor. Well, that metal was pricey as fuck, but yeah, you know. We are nothing if not fucking filthy rich. For, you know, 90% of the time. I mean, even after all of this buying, we still have, like, what, 40...
One man's coin is as good as another.
45,000 fucking florine, so yeah, we're not randomly gonna get okay, there's one more codex page there. Guess I'm quickly gonna collect that. That Roman really likes panicking. Still running around. Oh no 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 no. Venetian wine, Venetian azure, Nation teal. I like
Till next time, sir.
I like the black we have added to the uniform. Okay, so stay here. There's a doctor right next to the page group because now I can actually buy more poison. I'm pretty damn sure all the way up to here we have not once used poison, and honestly I'm not actually planning on it because you get all of these nice tools. Amongst all the tools that you get in this game is, I think, if it was this one, then the gun is kind of cute.
Ah, yes, much better.
Diablo, they will say, when the dogs have
He's right there.
nothing wrong.
Remember the way we took down the Swedes?
And you're dead. Just sits there, looks unhappy, goes like, ah shit. But just pretend I'm dead, he's probably not gonna look at me twice. Still Leonardo's just waiting at the fucking beaches at the harbor and goes like, I wonder when Ezio will show up. Wonder where he's went. Business night is only worth it in 3. Wasn't sure what he said that I played a game where a person actually was a game changing aspect. I mean, it's nice. And yeah, okay, but honestly, I mean, most problems can be easily solved by just, you know, outright bloody fucking violence, so okay, let's quickly take a trip back home towards the villa, collect some more money from the villa while we're at it, and change our equipment. Then we'll do a bit more of the story, I'd say, and that's probably also where we'll end it. But yeah, I mean, as I said, yeah, the poison is nice. It's a nice little gimmick to have, but you usually either you're the kind of person who really likes to use all sorts of gimmicks that are given to you, and in which case, good for you, I suppose. Or you're like me, you're like, okay, I have a few tools that I know work. I can't be asked to fucking change every 5 seconds. Matter of taste at the end of the day. I do like it when games actually allow you to play free enough. In other words, I'm not really afraid of the game forces you, excuse me, to just use one specific tool in one specific situation. Just give me, you know, all my tools and go like, here. Do as you see fit. Yes, I guess since we have over 50 feathers, I guess we could drop them off at Maria and see if we get a cutscene, because I think you got one at 50 and one at 100. I mean, at worst case, you know, they're just in the box, so it's not like we're gonna miss out on anything.
Salute, Claudia.
Speak to
You care
Claudia.
to look at the book?
Hey Claudia. Let's see, we have all shops open, all are level 3, all renovations have been completed. We have all of the paintings already. What we're missing? 2 seals, 1 model. The feathers are not yet counted because they're not actually in the box, and we are missing 20 codex pages. Got all the metal armor, we're missing the Misaglias armor and the armor of Althea, of course. And 4 weapons. But yeah, we are honestly,
A presto, Ezio.
well, we're getting along pretty fucking well at this point, I'd say. Armor stains. Armory. Your armor is stored here. It's like, yeah, no shit game. See, bad. Metal cestus is already equipped. Because it's always equipped. Bad. Bad. It's the one I have already equipped. Something in my eye. That's always a nice feeling. Modiflect. That's good. I think I'm gonna go back to the skill metal. Is there reason to use anything else? I don't think so. And then time to put the old feathers in the old box and see what happens. So these are all the portraits we bought. Look, it's the Venus. And actually, I saw some rather famous paintings in here. Was it not the little portraits and all? Sacred and profane love. Baptism of Christ. It's a nice touch, honestly. A nice little touch. Yeah, Maria. Take some fucking feathers.
I've seen you bringing Maria the feathers.
Yes.
I appreciate what you're trying to do for her, but you have to face facts. It's not working. Maybe you should focus on more important things. I've had a new weapon made for you at the blacksmith's. You can go pick it up whenever you want.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Ezio.
And Ezio just doesn't say anything, he's just like, I'll just continue. Actually, Ezio should have answered, but... Mario, I'm getting paid for this. Not even a lie. Not even once. Have you maybe added some more armor? No. Mandatory Warhammer. You just buy the ever-living shit out of it and get it done and over with.
Send me your amici.
Then we need to once again change weapon because I'm not gonna fight with bloody fucking Warhammer. Dude, but I like swords. I'm a simple man. Given any choice, I'll take the sword. Now we'll go back to Venice. Make a little save, and I think that is where I'll cut it. I do wanna... I mean, it's a bit after 9. And I will at least need another hour to set everything up and try everything out for tomorrow, so that that actually works, and we are not, you know, all happy-peppy about, yay, there's something to play, and then it's like, oh, we can't play it because it doesn't work. That was kinda annoying. Then we'll play this, and I guess it depends a bit on how much I get into it, honestly. Either Either option A, we're gonna play this the whole day. Would happen, mind you, I'm not saying no. Or if after a while we're like, meh, this is nice, but it's not nice enough, we'll be probably going back and doing a bit more in Assassin's Creed, following along the story. I think that sounds like a pretty good and solid plan so far, I'd say. Whew. Well, another 5 hours Assassin's Creed done, and we're getting ever closer to a goal. At this point, over 50 feathers have been collected. And we are indeed in the area that on one hand, I'm always looking forward to the big areas, because they're usually the most interesting areas. But in this particular case, excuse me, there's of course also another respect to it. But yeah, we're slowly getting there. We're very slowly getting there. I'm assuming... I mean, it kind of depends. We have to basically count two things here. A, the simple amount of time it takes to actually collect feathers in any given area, and the districts in these are huge, so that is gonna cost some time. I can tell you that much. And B would of course be the simple aspect that we actually do need to unlock all of the districts first, which means we do actually need to play along with the story of the game for a bit longer before we can actually do that. I guess we could right now, you know, spend another hour or so to go through this district in its full. As you can already tell, this district is bloody fucking huge. And of course there's also the matter that there's a point that we can't actually get yet. So... I'm kind of thinking we do the following, honestly. We, either tomorrow or the day after. The next Assassin's Creed stream will probably be focusing more on following along the story, you know, getting the areas unlocked. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable plan. At least I want to have at least 2 of the districts unlocked, because I think there were 4 districts. And this is 1, this is 2, there's 3, and I think that is number 4. Yeah, I think there were 4 districts. Not too sure yet, but we'll see. Basically, you know, a bit of story time. The story is actually not that uninteresting, honestly. It's actually kind of nice. Gives a nice background to your murder spree throughout the nice little Italian city-states. Yeah. That's it. That is at least the plan. The rest kind of depends on well, mood mostly, but there shouldn't really be any hindrance so far. I think at least until the end of this month I can probably get away with most relaxing, not doing anything. After that things will probably slowly start changing, but that's a matter first and foremost for another day to worry about. Let us not worry about that now, shall we? Yeah. For the moment, at least, I shall bid you adieu.